Have you ever felt that undeniable connection with someone? The lingering looks, the shared moments, but for some reason, you're always the one reaching out first? It's frustrating, isn't it? You know she feels something too, yet the silence between you remains unbroken unless you take the initiative. Why is that? What if I told you this isn't just about dating? It's part of a larger, universal pattern in human behavior, one you can understand and even use to your advantage. Today, we're diving into this dynamic, blending modern psychology with the ancient wisdom of Stoicism to help you transform confusion into clarity and regain control of your narrative. Before we begin, if you find value in content like this, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps us bring you more insights that can change your perspective on relationships and life. Now let's break it down. Section 1, the illusion of effortless attraction. She sees your messages. She thinks about you. Maybe she even smiles when she remembers your last interaction. But she still doesn't text first. Why? Because society has conditioned her to believe that the man must take the lead. The narrative whispers that if you truly care, you'll pursue her relentlessly. Take Mia, for example. She's been crushing on Tom for weeks. She admires his confidence, his grounded presence, but each time she considers texting him, doubt creeps in. What if he thinks I'm desperate? What if he's not as interested as I am? And so she waits and waits until her fear of rejection keeps her silent despite her feelings. Here's where Stoicism comes into play. You can't control her hesitation, but you can control your response. Many men mistake relentless pursuit for value, thinking that more effort equals more love. But over-pursuing diminishes your worth. Women, like men, are drawn to strength and balance. Imagine a woman like a pendulum. If you push too hard, bombarding her with texts, calls, and constant attention, she swings away, feeling overwhelmed. But if you step back and give her space, she naturally gravitates toward you. Your silence, when used wisely, speaks volumes about your confidence and emotional maturity. So here's the takeaway. If she truly likes you, she'll find a way to meet you halfway. And if she doesn't, you maintain your dignity, knowing that your value isn't dictated by her response. Fear of rejection. Most people assume that women don't experience the same fear of rejection that men do. But that's not true. Women may fear rejection even more because society has always cast them in the role of the pursued, not the pursuer. To you, her silence might feel like indifference. You might think, if she liked me, she'd say something. But in reality, she's caught in her own battle, the fear of being perceived as too eager, too needy, too vulnerable. So how should you handle this? Should you always be the one to make the first move? Not necessarily. While showing interest is important, you don't want to chase her to the point where it feels one-sided. Instead, aim for balance. Here's a simple rule. If you've reached out once and she hasn't reciprocated, give her space. Resist the urge to double text or overcompensate. If she's interested, she'll eventually respond. And if she doesn't, you've saved yourself from unnecessary overthinking. The paradox is this. The moment you stop stressing over why she hasn't texted you, you become more attractive. Your calm and steady demeanor sends a powerful message. I am confident in who I am, and I don't need constant validation. Section 3. One of the biggest reasons women hesitate to reach out is uncertainty about your feelings. Just like men, they crave clarity. But if your actions send mixed signals, it creates doubt. Think about it. You smile at her but don't follow up. Was she reading too much into it? You had a great conversation, but now you're distant. Does that mean you're not interested? You texted her, but then pulled back. Was she just imagining the connection? Women don't want to risk rejection any more than men do. So if your behavior leaves room for doubt, she's more likely to retreat into silence than take the risk of making the first move. The solution? Be clear and direct. If you enjoy talking to her, say so. If you want to see her again, make a concrete plan. A simple message like, I really enjoyed talking with you. Let's grab coffee this weekend. What do you think? Sets you apart from the countless men who rely on vague hints and mixed messages. Being clear about your intentions doesn't make you weak. It makes you stand out. Women respect men who communicate with confidence and honesty. Women often test a man's ability to lead without even realizing they're doing it. It's not about control, It's about seeing if you can stay steady and decisive. When she pulls back, she's observing how you handle the space. Do you panic? Do you start overcompensating? Or do you remain calm, patient, and self-assured? Instead of reacting emotionally, take the lead. A simple, confident message like, "Hey, I noticed we haven't talked much this week. How about dinner on Friday? There's a spot I've been meaning to take you to," shows leadership without desperation. Remember, a true leader doesn't waste time convincing others to follow him. He simply moves forward with purpose. Women are drawn to that kind of quiet confidence. At the end of the day, relationships are not about playing games, chasing, or overanalyzing silence. They're about self-respect, balance, and emotional resilience. If she truly likes you, she will find a way to meet you halfway. And if she doesn't, you'll walk away knowing that your worth isn't dependent on anyone's actions, but your own. So tell me, have you ever experienced this dynamic in your own life? How did you handle it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an insight that could transform your perspective. Stay strong, stay grounded, and remember, your worth is not defined by someone else's silence.